Just walked over
to the blackberry patch with shoes and coats. And then down the octaves.
Just walked over.
I could take that down.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Just walked over to the blackberry patch with shoes and coats.
We're so thrilled to announce that we will be world premiering, co-commissioning, co-producing a new chamber opera titled The Flood.
It's juicy chord progressions. And you decide what the chord is going to be. You play, you sing. You decide what even the word is going to be, much less the rhythm and the pitch.
It's a chamber opera. It'll be around an hour. There's a cast of 9 characters, and the topic is the flood of 1913 that happened through the Midwest. It affected not just Columbus, but the entire Midwest. The story talks about trauma and loss and yearning and love throughout generations caused by one significant event that happened in Columbus.
I should be out there helping.
You're staying right here.
Everyone's out there helping.
Everyone except you and me.
It's an opera that people will connect with because they've heard of these people, they've heard of these places. To have that opportunity to use opera to speak to real people about their lives and their environs it doesn't come around every day. Yes, it's about a flood. Yes, it's about generations, but it's really about people, individuals who have relationships with their past, with their future, the trauma that is in people's lives, and that to me is the most compelling thing.
That's a bird list.
2013. You should go to bed. I'm gonna be up with this.
No, I'll stay here with you.
Good.
Yes,
You must have seen this place.
every day. I lived right there with my grandma right off Broad.
Shivering now.
To have such an actual tangible story to work with has been terrifying in some ways and exciting in other ways. To approach it, to how to paint these characters, how to make them real, how to make them come alive, not just through words, but having that supported and developed through sound. That's been a thrill, and it's been very educational for me.
I came back at noon to tell you.
I think this is what people expect now. They expect us to bring in world-class collaborations with folks like Juilliard and Opera America, and this is it now. This is new. This is what's happening. This is what people want. It's what the audience wants. And they want to be introduced to new things. And the fact that it's about a story of incredible importance to the city of Columbus, a flood that happened back near the turn of the century that affected the city, and now the city has changed, and we've built a flood wall, and that whole part of the city is now being developed, and there's going to be high-rise buildings there now. So it's important, I think, that people learn the history of what preceded all that, too.
Never claimed by anyone. Can you imagine? They were buried in one of the 3 cemeteries.
I love that this is a civic gesture. It felt like a way of honoring a city and its history, and hoping that citizens would come to know their city better, telling the truth about history.
I think it's really special that Columbus will be part of the operatic repertoire forever, and that it's not just a piece being performed in Columbus with references, it's really the fabric of the community moved into this opera, and that will carry on hopefully for generations.